Yeah. Numero UNO, me and Drizzy like the Super Bowl, man. Then it big as the what? Big as the what? Big as the what? Big as the Super Bowl.
What's up everybody, it's your boy V, the creator, and we're back again with another Warframe video. Today I'll be doing a Steelpath build for your boy Rhino. I know I'm kind of messing up my my pattern. I usually just go down the alphabet and make a guide video for the Warframe in order, but because it's your boy's special heirloom day, you know, I had to give you guys a little update on how you guys can use them in case you guys are rocking out the fashion in combat. So if you guys are new to my channel, be sure to hit subscribe and join the fam. I'll be dropping a lot of news and just cool videos from time to time, as frequent as I can. But today, the cool thing about Rhino too is that you can almost take any weapon you want and it will be as effective in combat because of his assist when it comes down to that. Rhino isn't unfortunately a free Warframe that you can just gain, so you can find his main blueprint in the marketplace. So you just go ahead and open up the market, type up Rhino, and you can buy his basic blueprint for credits. Then for his other components, what you want to do is just like how all of these Warframes, you want to go to a boss fight, assassination, on one of the planets. For Rhino, he's represented by Venus, so we go to Venus, we'll be on Fossa right here. So you have to do the assassination Jakal mission over and over until his parts drop, but he drops from all of his parts drops from this mission. So if you're trying to get your boy Rhino, that's how you can get it started with and have him crafted. Now if you finally get him crafted, you're probably wondering how can you build him. You do see a lot of builds going around like 1 million, 10 billion overguard and whatnot. That's all possible to achieve. One thing is that enemy presence is a factor for sure in order to get the highest armor, as well as damage income. You're going to need those two if you really want to utilize Rhino, which makes him the perfect Warframe the harder missions get. So if you go ahead and check out his abilities, so Rhino, his passive is that after he jumps from a high place, he makes a shockwave because he's so heavy. He's kind of like the Thing. His first ability, Rhino Charge, is where you charge towards a person and you kind of just push him. Is legit just like a tackle. His second ability, Iron Skin, is the one that you will be utilizing a lot. You harden his skin, insulating himself from all damage and gaining overguard. So this is why he's really effective in the deep labs, because when you take a debuff that's like take bleed status every time you walk, he has overguard, which basically protects him from all of those debuffs or damage. So yeah, you don't die with this. Roar, this is his third ability, which everyone loves. You can even hemlet this on other Warframes, but grants all nearby Warframes, including yourself, increased damage for a short duration. You know, duration mods can extend how long this boost lasts, as well as damage mods can extend or increase how much damage you can receive. Cool thing about this though, compared to Eclipse on the other hand, you would gain like damage reduction and weapon damage increase, so you have that freedom to choose. This one, you will get the damage increase, but you also would receive faction damage. So that's like if you have mods like damage to Corpus, damage to Grenier, Roar would amplify that a lot. And finally, we have his final ability, Rhino Stomp. He stomps with force sufficient to disrupt time, tumbling enemies around him in stasis. This one is an excellent crowd control ability for sure, and it just looks sick too. Like when you're playing with the Rhino and all of a sudden all the enemies just jump in the air and freeze, you know what just happened. Now the way I like to build Rhino and capitalize on that armor is that I have parasitic armor as my fourth ability. It's a hemlet ability for sure, so you will need to get rid of that Rhino Stomp if you want to utilize this. I have Moat Vigor just to give me the increase in ability strength, as well as Arcane Guardian so I can receive as much armor as I can. So the setup is that I'm going to use the augment for the charge move. Enemies hit will increase Rhino's armor rating by 50% for 10 seconds. What you want to do, proc Arcane Guardian. You'll have more time to deal with this. So you get hit, you take damage, it might not show up, but then that 15% chance will allow you to get that Arcane Guardian to show up. Once that procs, you want to Iron Tackle or Rhino Charge through a lot of enemies to increase that armor rating. There is another mod that you can use called Arcane Tanker. Yeah, so on Archon equipped, if I were to click on this, scroll down, you can gain a 1200% armor for 60 seconds. So you can combine those with Arcane Guardian if you want to gain that increase. I took Mo Vigor just so I can utilize the roar damage boost on top of that. After you do the tackle, you want to initiate parasitic armor, sacrifice shields to reinforce armor for a short period of time, conversion %, and then you want to go to Iron Skin. Yeah, you just want to take a lot of damage at this stage, which is the final stage. If you're not getting shot at, this can kind of alter how much armor it will scale, but if you are the main focus of attention, you can see your numbers go even high as the millions and billions and billions
and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions.
And that's Rhino. That's his kit. I'll go ahead and start a mission then. Unfortunately, Rhino doesn't have a Gemini emote, so until then we just gotta rock with the one fashion per mission. But it would be sick. What would you guys think Rhino's Gemini emote would look like? Would he slam on the floor? Legit, Rhino's is just too broken. He might be one of the easiest, quickest guide videos I can show you.
Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support.
So the thing is, I want to get hit, right? So you guys can see I have Arcane Guardian, parasitic armor, and I'm taking the damage. 300. Who the fuck is that? Oh, all right. And then you can add his roar ability. Stalker's on me, bro. I never seen him in a minute. Yeah, after this it's kind of cheese, to be honest. Beware of the enemies with the bubbles. They could also deactivate your Warframe abilities, but it's kind of light work now. What's up, buddy? What's up? We got Joe. We have Steven. We have Damien. We got Charles, Tiffany, Rayquaza. We got Pikachu. We have John, Alex, Marcus, Thomas, Jeremy. And you still have armor to have fun with. And then if you don't like it, you can just hold it and you shoot out all the armor as damage and then reset all over again. Because Arcane Guardian can still proc if you have your shields up. So I like this method. I could make my over shields go higher, but at this point I like doing this setup more often because it is just too convenient and easy and just overkill, you know. It's like I would only do it if the armor's not really doing its job for a certain mission or until I need it, or if I just want to test it out from time to time. But yeah, you're pretty solid with this. Even if the Stalker were to appear, not the Stalker, but the Acolyte cannot disable your Warframe's abilities, so you know you can easily cheese them with one of your weapons. And remember, you can always get this super higher. You can get this way higher if you want in terms of what type of Archon shards that you have equipped on your Warframe. If you just go with all red crystals on your boy, your armor can just go crazy because it scales with strength. When was the last time you guys just looked at your Acolyte? Where'd he go? I promise I have weapons. You know, the stronger the weapons that you guys bring with you, of course, Rhino can just be even more of a threat to deal with for the enemies. But I just wanted to take some weaker weapons to show you that roar actually does help. It doesn't help with accuracy though, but it helps with that damage. Just make sure you're taking the right elemental advantages against that enemy, and you can even make that roar even more helpful. But that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's roar, or that's Rhino for you. He cannot die, borderline to Revenant, but after this Warframe guide video, I will be resuming the order in which I would make the videos at. That is your Rhino build. Let me know if you guys have any thoughts and opinions about this Rhino build, or if you have any criticism or thoughts about my build that I can do to improve it, as well as things that you guys might do differently. I will be curious on how you guys use your Rhinos. But that's for the video. If you guys have any questions, feel free to type them down in the comments below. And like always, you guys be safe, keep up the grind, and I'll see you guys in the next Warframe video or live stream.
Okay, no help, nigga. I'm straight. Where it at?